Lumpy Mixes a Mystery is the second segment of the 14th episode of the first season of My Friends Tigger and Pooh. And although I could see exactly where this one was going, I think for young children watching this, or viewers who might not be aware of what the final outcome is going to be, it's got a good opportunity for being educational and also encourages crafts and make and do, which is always a really good thing, because Lumpy is making a birdhouse and he wants to paint it purple. But he has no purple paint. What is he going to do? So he calls upon the super sleuths to get some help, and to begin with, they start coming up with ideas for painting it purple, and it's pretty creative, and they do think outside of the box, one of which I thought was a pretty good idea, where they decided to take flowers, purple flowers, and rub them against the birdhouse to see if it would change the colour. Maybe not the most ideal solution, but it could work in theory, and obviously things are not going according to plan, and they don't know what to do. And then something happens and they find out the solution. And just in case you don't want to know what the solution is, I will talk about that in a moment with a spoiler warning, but I thought this was really sweet. Lumpy is such an adorable character, and I really liked the creative ideas they came up with to try and paint this purple without having purple paint. And it's fun, it's creative. Some of the ideas are maybe a little less practical than others, but it's a nice story, and I rather enjoyed it. And as I said, if it encourages children to make their own birdhouse, to think about bird feeding, or any kind of crafts when they get to make things with their own hands, I think is a great thing to encourage as well. And then we have the core bit of education in this. So this is a spoiler for how the mystery was resolved. And the mystery is resolved when Lumpy sneezes and some of the paints mix together. And I think the initial paints were blue and yellow, but correct me if that's me misremembering it. But they realised that paints of different colours can mix together to create a new colour. And then they begin to wonder if they could maybe make purple. And they start to experiment with this, and Pooh Bear decides to mix red with red to make red. It was very cute. And then ultimately they realise that if you mix blue and red, you get purple. And I think that that's brilliant. It's a really great lesson in mixing colours and having fun with art and creating your own shades, and it was very sweet and very well done. I really enjoyed this. There are a lot of positives about this, a lot of opportunities for learning and encouraging creativity. Lumpy Mixes a Mystery is definitely a really sweet episode.